got another nice coating of 6 inches last night. And I don't know, it is noon and the county snow plows have not been able to get everything covered yet, so I am blowing out 1/4 mile of the road that is drifted in something actually quite unbelievable, with maybe over a foot, 3 inches, something like that. But Minnesota rainbow, I'm hoping it's the last one I see of the winter, but they've got forecasted another one coming next week. Boy, stay tuned for further updates. You tell me when I'm not on the road no more. Well, actually tell me before I am off the road so that I can stay on the road. Oh, getting sick of the winter of 23. She's a long, drug out one, and I got nothing more to say. I sure wish I could be planting. Not that I want to get into those long hours, but I think it's time to get going on that because I am sick of this. Well, I made it a couple of miles down the road here, and I finally found a road that's been plowed. I cannot imagine how sick the county guys are of all of the maintenance on all the snow. Kudos. I think that's the word, right? I'll just say thumbs up to you guys for putting up with one of these long drug out winters, maintaining the equipment. Pretty much when it gets this serious and this drug out, everybody kind of pitches in and does their own little thing without too much complaining. There's always a few. There's always a few that, well, you can't make everybody happy all the time, but it is what it is. But I'm giving you guys a shout out, the county guys, any of you guys that have done the snow removal to help keep the public safe. But I've got nothing more to say about that. Oh, here we are again. Same thing. I would think you guys would be saying, you know what? Give it up on the snow stuff. I'm sick of it. Seen it once, seen it twice. Don't want to see it again. Same old thing. But she really piled up nicely in front of the garage again. And it looks like stone has even helped out again and shoveled out the garage doors. We'll just hope that I can keep the big bucket out of the edge of the doorway so we don't destroy anything. I've lost count on how many times I've done this year. I've straightened out my leg brace. That is supposed to stay straight. And for those of you that do not know, yes, it was meniscus repair. And I think I've had three whatever, bend it this way, go to town and do the PT, physical therapy, that's what it is. Everything's going good, and as late as spring planting is going to be this year, I think I should be very close to 100% healed up, thanks to all that have been, you know, shooting them things up there for my sake. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna get out, go have some dinner. I should have called Amy and warned her that I'm coming in, but I'm coming in there, Amy, for dinner. Oh boy, that just feels so great to, yeah, one step at a time. I'm sure I'm gonna get hate on that. I gotta put you guys down, or maybe you can sit here. Never leave the tractor cab face first. What is the rule? Never leave the tractor cab face first. And yes, the snow is very heavy. I don't know how much rain we got before it turned to snow last night. So now there's water underneath the snow. And there is maybe an inch of dirt or gravel that is very mushy. So it's to that time of the year where the blower when the snow starts sticking to the augers like that, well, you know, nobody's having fun at that time of the year. But okay, stay tuned. I'm not going to show you what I'm having for dinner neither. I suppose you guys can't see that right over there, but the bald eagles are back, and let's just say it takes them no time to devour, I say devour, a dead deer. Why is there a dead deer out there? Well, they have survived a very long, tough winter, as you all know, and they are that close to not making it. And within the last week, I can count maybe 8 of them. 2 of them died one night, and I don't know if you can see that one. That one's still alive, but he don't even move. He just stands in the trees now. I just don't understand, or maybe somebody can enlighten me. I have a hard time understanding why, when there's hundreds of acres of public land out here, and I'm not trying to cause trouble, so I just know as a farmer, if a farmer were to keep buying more and more land, expanding the land, raising more, I look at it as a farmer, the deer are a livestock. Oh, I don't even want to go down this road, because I know that there's going to be a lot of people that like what's going on with the public land, and I believe that there needs to be a good amount of public land for the guys that do not own land anymore, or whatever has happened. But when there becomes too many acres, too many, I'll call the deer livestock, and the pheasants, that's a different thing in my mind. But the deer, if I were to have a bunch of friends that wanted to buy land and let me farm it, and I decided that I wanted to raise livestock, whatever, you pick the livestock, cow, or cattle, hogs, whatever, and if I kept getting more and more land and buying or raising, because nature will do what nature does, they keep breeding and multiplying. So if I were to do that, what do you think would happen to me if I wouldn't take care of my livestock in a year like this? If I just wanted my livestock to free range out in the countryside, like a lot of people think is the way to do stuff, let them all be out there, no barns and all that stuff, Mother Nature. Well, Mother Nature is brutal, and if you don't take care of the livestock, you'll have losses. And the deer now, they are starving to death, the little ones. The bigger ones are still doing pretty good, but the little ones are, I don't know. I have no idea how many percent. All I know is I can count 8 of them within a half a mile of my house, and that's only where I can see. I can't imagine, there's maybe, I don't want to say 100 or hundreds, but there's a lot of them. So my question is, why would the public land want more and more acres to raise more and more deer, and then not take care of it, not take care of them? They say, can buy a bale and go feed them, but why do I want to go feed something that's not mine? They tell us how many we can hunt and what we can and can't do, but then, I don't know, it's just weird to me. That seems like a double standard. And once again, I'm all for public land. I just don't understand why when it comes down to a bad winter, why you would not take care of the things that you've got living in your land. Not to mention cutting down all the trees on the public land. I've shared my thoughts on that, but I better stop. Just heads up out there. If it don't get taken care of by the farmer, we get what we have and striving for taken away from us. If I had to do that to a bunch of cattle that I own, they would be taken away. I don't see the difference. That's my opinion. So the reference I was trying to make, or referring to, when I was talking about rich friends wanting to buy land and let me farm it. That is more or less what's happening with Pheasants Forever, Ducks Unlimited. They are now buying the land and donating it to the, I don't know, I could be wrong, but Fish and Wildlife. I refer to it always as DNR land, but I believe it's Fish and Wildlife, and I don't know. I'm all for nature and taking care of it. Don't ever hear me say that I'm not, but once you have so much land, I wonder if they shouldn't maybe reevaluate taking care of, as anybody, as farmers too. If I start farming so much land that I can't take care of it in the way that it should be taken care of, well then you better maybe focus on taking care of the land you do have instead of having additional acres. And once again, I'm not here to poke a bear or anything. It's just get some thoughts, new thoughts going. Maybe we should feed the animals that are out there and not rely on the public to feed them, which if they want they can, but I feed them all summer long. They are in good condition when they go into winter, and if they want that many deer at the population that they are, which in my opinion is way too high for this local area right now, like I say, I've said enough. Let's all do some thinking and maybe come up with a better way of... Oh, this is just ridiculous. It's time spring comes, get the blades out, smoothing the roads off again. I'm gone. I'm done ranting. That wasn't a rant, that was a concern. That's actually a concern, so I better leave it lay at that. I'm gonna continue to bounce my way home here now. Off to the next yard to blow some more snow. As I was pushing snow up around the neighbor's house here, he come out from beside the house. That's just how severe the winter has gotten. I did scrape off some dirt up here, and because it is a little soft underneath the snow, he's no dummy. He's been through this before maybe, and he knows right where to come and do a little digging for some food. Go to the black dirt. Although I don't know what there really is to eat, but in the black dirt there, but maybe you can find a few little pebbles of corn, soybeans, whatever, but just an instance of when things... Is that an instance or just this thing that happens when winter gets tough? The animals will come up on the yards looking for anything to eat and shelter. So if anybody tells you that animals don't want shelter, when times get tough enough, they definitely will seek shelter. Like anything with a brain, you're going to want a roof over your head, something to block the wind. You know what I mean. So Mother Nature surviving out here. Well, I'm still living the dream. It's 5 o'clock now. Spent another whole afternoon messing around with Mother Nature and its tomfoolery of the white stuff, and got a phone call from my mom. Well, you didn't clean out a path to the cat house, so Dad was trying to get the cat house cleaned out, and he's stuck. Supposedly, I'm looking for Little Bob. Somewhere Little Bob is stuck. Oh! He got her stuck right in the yard. Didn't even make it up to the cat house. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to put you guys down. Nobody needs to see this. The rest of the guys have all been playing. I'm gonna have to get out there and help them. But it's so slippery and it's so bright. Just ain't getting nowhere. Maybe I'll push them. He said that's enough for that. Well, we'll see. You think we want to show everybody this, huh?
Might as well at this point.
Oh my.
Merlin wanted to move some snow too. We've been snowmobiling all day. Doug's doing all the hard work here. Marilyn's trying to. My hot rod's still running. Gone through 15 gallons of gas today. It's like 35 degrees and it hasn't blown up yet. I just had to push them.
Yeah, that thing. Did you tell him now to go back in the shop with that?
No, I did not.
Good night. I better go talk to him because that's no place for little Bob out in this sponge hole.
Alrighty, I got a question for you off camera.
I gotta go. Yeah, I'm all locked up nice and straight. Guess what happened to the blower? Shear bolt. So now we get to go fix that. Oh. Would you guys, one of you go up and shut the PTO off? So. That's what that looks like. That's why that's sheared. Let me shut that off and I'll show you. For those of you that don't know what a shear bolt is, I'll show you. Looks like we've just been adding to the collection of broken shear bolts. It'll be fun to, you guys should write that down. Keep track of how many broken ones we have every year. Judge the winter by that. Okay, there they are. 10 points for seeing where they are. Oh, you're a winner. You're a winner. Just turn that around. Grab that one. Take them to the tractor. Add them to the collection. Let's see, that goes there. Put you guys right here. Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. The times that I've done this. You could almost say I could do it in my sleep and do the same on the other side. I bet you guys are thinking, man, this is boring stuff. But it is what it is. I'm gonna walk over on the other side and put that one on. Oh, come along. We'll never be so glad to, for everybody that can bend their knee properly, you'll never believe how much it really does need to bend. How often? Guess what? I dropped it. Sweet. So happy. Oh boy! Stretch! Put it on there. And I also dropped the other one. Oh boy. So close, but yet so far. If my knee would only bend. Okay, who is timing me? Who is timing? I say, who timed me? Why not take the long way around the tractor? Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this and I'm going home. I am sick of it. We'll finish the rest Monday. And I'm not working tomorrow moving snow. Over and out.